Hi guys, so today there's not going to be a Thursday Talks. I've looked back through my videos, I've got the video list there, and I can't see any questions, which is fine, but yeah, so obviously it means I can't do Thursday Talks. But I did think I had a couple of questions that I'd missed, but obviously not. So yeah, drop your questions below, and if I get any questions, it'll then start up again next week. But yeah, I just thought I had a few questions to go through, but I actually haven't. I don't know why I even thought that, but yeah. Yeah, definitely not got any questions to go through. I've got a few comments and stuff. Well, quite a few comments from like a few new people, I imagine, who are watching my channel. I don't know whether they are new, maybe they're just new to commenting, but yeah. I had a lot of comments on my rework video. That was really I was really happy to see that everyone was commenting and stuff on that, and I think I've mentioned that in a previous video. But yeah, so yeah, today's going to be a special haul type thing. A few of you will maybe not know, but you may have a bit of an inkling into what I'm going to show you. I've been experimenting with certain niches over the past couple of months. Not in a massive way though, in like sort of, I'll pick up one or two items from that niche and test it out, and maybe pick up a couple of items that I know are going to sell from that niche. But I've not really fully committed and not really gone into it and you know, maybe bought a job lot or a bulk lot of items from specific niches that I'm looking to get into. And I think looking at other people's videos and other people's experiences, that is the best way to go into a new niche. You buy a bulk job lot, you do loads of research on each of your items, and then you know the ones to look out for, you know the ones not to look out for. So that's what I've done. It's a niche that, to be honest, I don't think anyone in the Facebook group is in, or if they are in, it's in a very small way. It's a niche I am familiar with, which also helps, and I'm sure I'm giving away the answer right now. But yeah, they came in these big poly bags, so can you guess what it is yet? What you could probably do is pause the video here, have a guess or whatever, or even just have a guess in your mind now, and I will reveal them to you in about 5 seconds. So, have you got a guess? Yeah, so you would have guessed right, it is hats, or if you didn't guess right, then, well, you didn't guess right, did you? So, yeah, I got 30, yes, and I will... no, actually, I don't know about counting them. I was going to say I will count them, but that's a bit boring on a video. But, yeah, so I did get 30 hats. I do a lot, like I say, a lot. I mean, a lot of my purchasing through eBay now. I do 40 to 50 of my FBA stuff comes from eBay snipes. The other 40-50%, or 50-60% comes from mainly RA. There are a couple of things I pick up in charity shops for Amazon FBA, but it's mainly eBay sniping and RA stuff for FBA. So yeah, when I was doing my daily rounds on my saved searches, I thought I'll go outside the box a bit. I'll do a few searches, run a few searches, see what comes up. And I did, what was it? I did one for just general children's books for eBay. And I don't know if I actually saved that search, because I don't know whether there was that much that came up. But yeah, so if you're doing like saved searches, just do like, type in very generic things. You can type in like Lego job lot, or children's books job lot, or Disney soft toy job lot, things along that line. And I always use job lot, bundle, things along that things along those lines, because if you type in Disney soft toys, what's going to come up is all the other resellers. Whereas if you type in Disney soft toy job lot, Disney soft toy bundle, well, maybe not bundle, but in some cases you can get some good results from that. But specifically job lot or lot, you're sort of excluding the resellers. You may find some items that are in a big job lot from maybe a reseller or from a larger company, just wanting to get rid of like wholesale stock or whatever. But you can still make money on that. So this job lot actually was from, I don't think they were actually like a reseller, but they were like sort of like a wholesaler or something. I don't really know the exact distinction between a reseller and a wholesaler. I really should know that, but I mean, wholesaler buys from manufacturer, I suppose. We don't buy from manufacturer, so yeah, but I don't know. But so it looked like this person was a wholesaler of mainly hats, or at least she had a lot of stock on hand and wanted to get rid of it and wanted to move it on. So I paid £21 for the 30 hats you're going to see, which roughly works out at 70 pence a hat, which I was happy paying because, to be honest, there's a few in here I want for myself. So, without further ado, we'll take my pork pie hat off, and didn't notice that. Yeah, and we'll get into it. I'm not going to try on everyone, but yeah, Darren suggested me try on a few of the hats. When I get them and do a little video, a little try on video. So yeah, I will do a little try on video. I don't know which ones are women's, I don't know which ones are men's. I think this is probably women's, but I'll wear it anyway. So there you go. And it is worth noting, all the ones I try on are the used ones. So I'm not going to try on any of the new in packet ones. There are a few of those, just because I wouldn't sell those as new. But there are a lot of them are used anyway. She said there's a good mix, some new with tags and stuff. So I'm going to try on all the used ones and then I can sell them as used. But I don't want to try the new ones on because then I can't sell them as new. Or at least in my eyes, I would feel a bit dodgy. Not dodgy, but just a little bit sort of untruthful if I was selling them. Is that new with tags, actually? I think I might have that one for myself. I don't even know whether this is women's, actually. I think that might be women's. I don't know. But we'll have a look. Yeah, this looks like it's been used. So, while I'm trying them on, this is like a little sun hat. While I'm trying them on very quickly, running through them, I will discuss with you my plan. So that's a new with tags. Now, there was one of these that had the price on, and it is new with tags. See, that's got some sort of weatherproofing in there. I don't know if you can see that very well. There you go. Weatherproofing sort of thing. So yeah, there was some of these. That's a woman's, but I'll try it on just for a laugh. You can see that little, is it there or is it that side? That side, there, little bow. Don't know if you can actually see that, but there's a little bow there, so it's a woman's. Yeah, so my plan with these, that's that bag. Yeah, my plan with these, before I get interrupted again, well, not interrupted, I mean, get engrossed again. My plan with all these is to maybe research them individually. This is the one that's new with tags from River Island, and it actually says 50, can you see that, £15 new, and technically this is new. I mean, it's still got the backing cardboard in there, the inside cardboard, I don't know what you call that actually, but yeah, so this is technically new. So I may shoot for a tenner on that. $9.99. Obviously, mention the fact that it is new. Comes in the bag. Put new with tags. And I probably wouldn't put the 15. I don't think I'd get the 15. But yeah, I could get a tenner for that. So if I get a tenner for that, that's pretty much half my money back, except for like postage and stuff. And then I'm thinking, because this one's a bit of a specialised hat, bit of a unique, like, waterproofy one, I'm thinking like 7 or 8 for that one. But as I say, I'm not quite sure. I mean, I know some flat caps, like the M&S ones and stuff, M&S can charge like 10-15 quid for a flat cap, which is ridiculous. This is one I may be keeping. I think that's men's, so that's quite a nice one. May keep that. Yeah, I've tried that one on. I've got quite a few wintry ones. I don't know whether this is a wintry one, but that's quite nice. But I don't know whether, I think that might be, yeah, it's probably more men's, that one. It's got buttons on the sides. But yeah, I think a lot of these could be classed as unisex as well. Again, winter style one. So all these winter ones, they don't go down, do they? All these winter ones will go away in my Christmas stock. Come back out sort of like October, maybe just before October actually. And they'll go on. Hopefully they'll go on for a bit better price as well. But as I say, completely new niche to me. This was a nice one. I may be tempted to keep this for myself in winter, because I don't like really bulky hats. There is one type of hat I like that's bulky, and that is the big one, the big winter ones with the ears. But this one is actually pretty cool. This one has the ears, but it's not as bulky, so I quite like that. So I might keep this one for myself. I know, I sort of have an idea of the ones I'm selling. I mean, I'm going to sell all the women's ones. It's another woman's. So I'm going to have to go through, and obviously the ones for winter. This one is new with tags, so I'm not going to put that on. But yeah, this one's new with tags. Very nice, really soft, warm. So I may shoot in winter, I may shoot for a tenner on that one. As you can see, it's a really soft, nice hat. And to be honest, retail, you would probably get around the tenner for that, if not a bit more. I can't see a price on it exactly, but I mean, it's a branded one. So I mean, if I don't get a tenner for that, I would be shocked. Just a nice little flat cap. Again, I may keep for myself. I'm not sure. I'm thinking I'd probably keep about 5 to add to my collection, because I've not bought a hat for my own collection in well, except for that one. I've not bought a hat for my own collection in months, and I used to try and say to myself, I'll treat myself to a new hat every couple of weeks or every month, so twice monthly, something like that. And I mean, most of them would only cost me like a £5 anyway, so it would be very minimal cost. Another quite weird one, this isn't that good actually. I think a £5 on that is probably the most I'm going to get, just because it doesn't feel, it's quite thin, it doesn't actually feel all that good quality. Maybe get 8 on it max. This was my final one that I'm going to keep, or that I might keep, because of that trim. I absolutely love that trim. Obviously no one else is going to see it when the hat's being worn, but yeah, it's a little bit big, but you know, it's not too big, so that's quite nice. A little bit of catch on my ears actually, but yeah, that's not too bad. That's quite a nice one. I think I'm tempted to sell that in winter as well, just because it's got that colour to it. It's got a bit more, a little bit more sort of, what's the word, like warmth to it. Now I was going to keep this one, but but I realised it doesn't really fit. I think this is the one that doesn't really fit, because I mean, look at that lining, it's really, really nice. I love that. And then that's got like a blue trim on it as well. But I don't know. No, it's far too tight. It's worth mentioning that I am a 58, which is a medium in hats. You have, I think it's a medium. You have like 56 and 57, I believe, which is small. 50, I think 57. There's a bit of overlap. I think it's like 57, 58 is a No, that's not right. I don't know. Anyway, I know I'm a 58. I know that's a medium. I know that 59, 60 area is a large, and I know that like 56 is a small. So I don't know what 57 is classed as. That might be a medium again, but yeah. So yeah, that's probably worth noting. But I need to read up on my sizes if I'm gonna sell these properly and have a good go at it. I need to, get a bit more information myself, because I mean, I love hats, but to be honest, I don't actually know all that much about them. I mean, I just love wearing them. I mean, I know like certain periods it would be, like certain periods in history, certain hats would be the common sort of thing to wear. Like, in the late Victorian, early Edwardian, you'd obviously be top hats to go out in. Especially in the aristocratic, in the 20s and stuff. The 20s, like, the top hat was sort of like fading out slowly. Mainly aristocrats would just wear it to go out into, for a big event or whatever. But it was slowly fading out by the late 20s, like early 30s, is what I believe from watching certain TV shows from that period and stuff. So again, don't quote me on that, but it's what I'm sort of led to believe. I'm sure someone else would be much more brushed up on their hat history. That's actually, I'm gonna entitle this video Hat Haul. Yeah, a bit of an alliteration. Now, what are we on? This was a nice one with the leather round it, and I don't know about keeping this. Actually, I think it was a bit, it's a little bit too tight, but it's not too bad. Right, we'll get through these last. I don't even know what that is. I think it's one of those big wintry ones again. But that's new and actually sealed in that, so I don't even know. I might even have to open it to try and see what it is, because I can't really see that well. And then I'd probably have to sell it as like new, so another flat cap. A lot of these are very similar. Another flat cap. Oh, I didn't even see this one last time. Oh, two of those. Two, like, I think these, I don't even think these, no, I think these are like children's. So that could do for summer. Both of those, nice, same listing. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 quid for them. I don't think I'm going to get much. But even at 5 quid, even at one of them at 5 quid, I'm still making about 2 quid-ish net profit. And to be honest, there's not much work, because I've just got to literally fling it in a poly bag or something. So if I can make some good money on some of the better winter ones, the big ones with tags, and maybe some better money on these two, like closer to the 10 quid, then I don't mind sort of just taking a smaller profit on a couple of the others, I mean, like, these ones, I'm thinking, I mean, inside it's quite nice. I mean, I know it's been used, but I'm thinking of shooting like sort of 8 quid-ish on those. Because I think in winter, people will be looking for things like that. Especially like, I don't know who would actually buy that really, but I don't know what sort of person would buy that. But someone would probably pay 8 quid for that, I would imagine. But I've not done any research. That's another one. I've not done any research. No, sorry. Oh yeah, I've got 2. Some of them I've got 2 of, so that was the same as that one. Another purpley one. Oh, actually no, this is just, that won't fit. That one you've seen. And then this is the last one, as far as I'm aware. This is like a sparkly, jazzy one. What I might do, I've got a couple of these flat cap style. Not flat cap, like baseball cap, I think, or similar baseball cappy. And I may do bundles. I am thinking might do bundles as well, depending on what my research shows. Of like a bundle of 3 women's like cap style ones for a tenner, something like that, because they only cost me, yeah, probably a tenner plus postage. Because they only cost me, 3 of them would have cost me £2. So if I can get like £12.99, tenner plus postage for 3 of them, which is not unfair because that's only like £4 each, then I've made probably a fiver, at least a fiver net profit, which I'll be happy to take, because a fiver is like, it's okay for the work I'm going to put in. As I say, these ones, I'm now revising my thinking, and I may bundle them up, because I may bundle those up with some other hats. God knows which ones, but maybe just leave them until I get more summer themed ones, and bundle them up at a later date or something. But it all depends. It's a big new trial thing for me. It's going to be fun to research them because I like caps and stuff. So yeah, I don't even really, I couldn't tell you exactly what I'm doing at the moment with them. I just know that, on some of them I will ask what I believe. I suppose it does depend a bit on what research tells me, but I think I've got a bit more of that philosophy now of whacking it up at what I see fit and waiting for it to go. A lot of people whack things up a lot higher than other people and they still sell. So, if people are charging £5 for that, then I'm going to say, no, I'm going to charge 10 because it's new for one, and the other people who are selling it, theirs might not be new. They might not have as good photos as me, they may not have a good description, good keywords in the title, etc. So I'm going to say, no, I'm going to charge 10, maybe even plus postage. Yeah, but I mean, I definitely wouldn't buy that myself. Not because sort of because it's a woman's, but more because it's just not my design. Not sort of a design I like. I don't like the whole baseball cap, baseball cap, flat cap style. Anyway, that's the phone. It's just gone off now, but it'll ring again. So yeah, see, it's rang again. I will see you in another video. Sorry this is such an abrupt cut off. Hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, see you soon.